Everybody, so we had a question at our meeting last Monday that about discussions and how to get those discussions to appear um, only to that specific class, and whether there was a way that people could have a discussion but only see what their specific class is doing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn our attention to creating a discussion and looking at what our options are. So if I go to my modules, or if I haven't created, I might create that in here. Now I'm going to be operating under an old assignment that I had created called Change My Mind. It's a silly little one. I used it as a starter. Where I put in this meme picture, but it was a legitimate question, right? They needed to change my mind on this historic prompt, right? And they needed to respond and stuff. So now in this class, I don't have multiple sections, so I don't have that same problem. But in this specific assignment, as I created it, so I want to edit it. Now, no matter what you do for this specific discussion, everyone who is assigned this specific discussion, they will see everybody's replies. Now, one thing you can do, just in terms of the options, so obviously we can make this graded or not. We can allow for liking or not. We can allow threaded replies, so letting people continually reply to each other's stuff. That's possible here. And I can set a point value since it is indeed a graded one, but it might not be. All right, now if I want to set multiple due dates for this one discussion, I can obviously set it to different due dates for them to see it. So this one, it goes to everybody and it's at this particular time. Now I can add a secondary time for another section. That might be something that I want to do for this specific discussion. All right, and that's a possibility. The other thing too is if you don't really care after the fact, and it's kind of a nice feature, is that by clicking on users must post before seeing replies, what that means is when you click that, and I started switching over to this, is that students won't see other students' replies in the discussion until they've made their comment, which is actually nice because you end up having kids all the time answering a prompt, but looking at what other people answered so that they know what they're going to say. So if you click that, then that's one way to get rid of that. Okay, but in terms of answering the question, there's no way, even if you set different dates on when it's due to different sections, it's one assignment, one discussion. Now, there's an easy way around this that's not super difficult. If we go back to the modules and we look at the discussion, so I have it here, 3.4.1, change my mind, and this is assigned, so let's imagine this is assigned to section 1. The three dots on the right hand side, if I click on that, it says duplicate discussion. I can duplicate that same discussion, and so now I have two. I can say, now I can assign one of these discussions to section 1 and one of these to section 2, and in each class they'll only see the one that's assigned to them in their modules. And so that way you can actually have an entirely separate discussion, even though your end you see the different conversations, right? It'll be confined to their one class. So that might be a quick solution. If you want to confine the discussions to just the one class, you can create multiple discussions without having to recreate from whole cloth the entire discussion. Just for your own sanity, though, I suggest you maybe put section 1, section 2, section 3, or whatever that may be. All right, so I hope that that helps those who are asking the question about multiple sections and discussions. Have a great one.